Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the 16th episode of my talk show, What's Your Genesis? Today, I have with me a very lovely guest, an ancient Egyptian goddess, Nubia, who apparently
Oh,
works for Anubis, if I'm not mistaken.
well, technically, I work for him. I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty neat if you ask me. So, how are you doing today?
I'm so nervous.
Don't worry. Hopefully that will go by with time. Hopefully, I try to
I
make
hope
this
so.
a very relaxing place. There's no. Here's the thing. I think this is probably my favorite way to collab with people at all. Because to me, I feel like there's little pressure on them to have to bring in the energy, bring in this really high energy. They don't have to focus on playing a game. It's more just a casual conversation. So, in my opinion, I think that's one of the best ways to get to know somebody new. For not through text, but to sit down and talk with them in a voice call. And
Yeah, I can understand that. Just talking to you beforehand, before like the stream, you seem like a really fun person to just get to talk to.
hey, listen, don't make me blush. I appreciate hearing that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I hope I'm fun to talk to. I mean, I've yet to have anybody walk away from this talk show and be like, man, I hated talking to Jen. He sucks.
All right, I'll be the first. Let's go.
You what? Hey, hey,
I'm just
hey!
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Hey there. Oh Jesus, phone. Well, of course, the phone just starts going off. Our freaking home phone's going off now. Oh my god. But also, hello there. Thank you for following Alpaca King. I actually think I followed you on Twitter. Actually, you were one of the people I wanted to have on the talk show at some point. If you're the same person I think you are. But hey, how you doing, Alpaca? And yes, Nube is gorgeous, isn't she?
He has to say that.
He has to say that. Why? What happens if he doesn't?
Well, he has to because he's my husband.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I didn't know this, but that's actually cool. I like that. Oh my god, I need to make sure.
If he doesn't, he gets in trouble when he gets home.
Oh, I didn't know that, and that's actually funny. Again, like I said,
It'll
I
make me
I do
very
follow Alpaca
angry.
King. I didn't know you guys were actually together because it's not in your Twitter bios or anything.
Nah, we don't have the need for that. We
That's
we like to
fair.
tell people and give them a surprise.
Definitely a surprise, but a welcome one. Oh man, she'll beat me if I don't.
I will.
Jesus.
I will beat him. I will beat him if he doesn't.
Oh boy. I mean, I'm assuming if you had Dragon Ball Scouters, your power level would probably be much higher than his.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A goddess doesn't compare to a king.
A goddess
Like
isn't a
what?
parent to a king of alpacas.
Yeah, a king of alpacas. Well,
I spit on
the
that.
audacity.
The
The
audacity.
audacity.
Oh man. Oh, that's great. And also I want to say hello to Icy who was in chat. And I also do want to preface this by saying I do have alerts turned off for the talk show. Because for one, I need to make a new alert box. I do know Twitch just released an official alert box, so I might set that up after this. Um but I want to have a separate one that just doesn't have any sounds that plays. That way I can see it, but it doesn't interrupt the talk show maybe. Because I just don't like to interrupt my guests with sound alerts or anything like that. If that makes sense. You know?
Dog is underneath my feet, so I'm really sorry if you hear him. He likes to tippity tap around.
No problem, no problem. And let's see, she's a Dobby mommy for sure. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, can't.
Oh boy. That's funny. That's great. Just your husband calls you Dommy mommy. That's great. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? For instance, what got you into VTubing? I'm a bit curious about that.
Ooh, yeah. So basically, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and that's hard enough job as it is. I have two beautiful children, but it gets to where when they go nap, I'm so bored because I'm so lonely, and so I was like, okay, you know what? I watch Iron Mouse all the time. She's so pretty and she's so cute and sweet, and I was like, you know what? I would love to do that. That would just be so fun, and I could make friends and actually get to go and hang out with people without actually leaving my house. What? So I was like,
Oh
okay,
man.
let's design a character. Let's just go for it. And I really had nothing in my mind. Honestly, my whole slogan here is smooth brain, no thoughts.
Smooth brain, no thoughts. I
Yep,
swear I've
that's what
heard
I go
another
by.
VTuber say that, actually. Same, I think, I don't remember who it was, but I'm pretty sure there was, like, another VTuber recently who was like, that is my
Yeah, it should
mentality
be
going into
everybody's.
VTubing.
Honestly, it should be everybody's.
Yeah, maybe. That might be a good one. For real, this is funny for a talk show. Hey, I appreciate that. I try, like, I don't think I'm the most comedic, like, I'm not a comedic genius. I don't think I'm the funniest person ever. Uh, so I don't know. It's like I try to be funny. I try to lighten the mood with jokes and all that. But I appreciate you liking the talk show so far, especially since it just started. That you
Yeah,
know
I've
what?
been enjoying watching as well.
Oh yeah, have you been watching a bit of my talk show?
I have, yeah. I stop in every now and then and I'm like, "Oh, hey, he's got somebody on." And then I'll just like
Yeah.
I'll listen, but I've also been nervous, so I'm like, "What do I do? I'll just watch somebody else do it."
Hey, well, I literally just go in there and I'm like, I used to, thing is, I used to go into these, like, when I first was started doing these again, when I basically was coming into these as interviews. I had like a list of questions, like, I should ask this person this, this, and this. Nowadays, I haven't had a list in so long. I just go in and I'm like, I have some questions memorized that I might want to ask, but for the most part, I just go in and then just have a natural conversation with them. A lot
I
of
think
time.
it's better that way. It makes you less nervous.
Oh, definitely, 100%. It lets me kind of focus more on the conversation rather than how to segue into the next question. It's like, okay, now I don't have to segue. Now it's like, okay, it's just gonna be natural. It's like, oh, Nubia mentioned Iron Mouse. I wonder if that's the VTuber that she looks up to the most. Let's ask her that. It's like things like
Uh,
that.
yeah, I don't know. I don't There's a lot of like really really cool VTubers out there, honestly.
There really are.
Um I'm not even sure if I could tell you like the exact one that I look up to the most. But for personality wise, I just think that it's best to just do your own thing.
Oh,
Definitely not to
absolutely.
copy anybody else.
Definitely, 100%. It's like, you cannot hope to be someone else. You gotta find out what you can do to make yourself, like, stand out, and what is your strength as a content creator. You can
hmm
try to, like, it's not copying, but you can try to, like, incorporate what other people have done into what you do. Like, I will not lie. This talk show is like, okay. Before I even learned that Iron Mouse existed, I had a lot of friends tell me, you have a good voice for interviews. You should give it a try. When I met them on VR chat, I'm like, so I started doing that a little bit, but I never really got really into it. Especially because, I don't know, something like, I didn't really like sitting down and interviewing people in VR because I would get it just felt uncomfortable having that headset on my face for so long to talk to somebody. I mean, even just in general, I don't think I'm cut out for VR because just sinus issues and all that. It ain't fun, and I have a very small room.
Feel that. Feel that so bad.
But Iron Mouse was a big inspiration for this talk show, along with Takahata. Both of them have been inspiration. I looked at their shows and I'm like, I think I'm ready to host a talk show of my own. I think, and I think that this has become my strong suit. I think that this is where I shine the best, is pulling somebody on, whether that's, I like to pull 1 to 3 people on just to have a fun time with them. I've only recently started inviting more than one person on the show. And because I was nervous at first. I was like, I'm nervous to have multiple people on the show. And I was also nervous to invite old guests on for another episode. Be like, okay, do I have more to talk to this person about? And I'm getting over that fear because I definitely have more to talk than just one time I sit down on a talk show. Oh man.
Yeah. It's the anxiety of going out and actually being able to do something and worrying that you might fail.
Exactly. Oh yeah. It's like, Oh my god! I think a year ago, I probably would have never reached out to you, Nubia. For one, two things. I would never have clipped you because I've been like, she'll just say I'm stealing her content, and two, I would have just not reached out because I've been like, she's probably gonna just like block me, be like, yo, this Jen guy, he reached out on
Bot,
my
bot.
DMs. Bot, he's a bot, or oh Jen, oh he's a creep. He's just my clout chaser. Oh my god, he doesn't care. He doesn't want to talk to me. He just wants numbers or attention. But
I get that. I
I
do.
nowadays though, I've just gotten rid of those fears of being like, oh, what will they think of me? Because here's the thing, I try to make my first impression really count and be like, hey, look, like, I mean, the clipping helps, but I also like reaching out and be like, hey, I run this talk show. Would love to talk to you on it. Would love to get you on here. Think you have a great personality. I don't like feeling shy or a lack of confidence, if that makes sense. I'm trying to gain confidence and be like, I'm gonna reach out because I think I'd like to talk to this person.
And that and a lot of people are super duper nice. So, I mean, I was really nervous when you first reached out. I was like, wait, what? He wants me to do a talk show? I was like, uh,
I might reach out in the
okay.
future for other things too, because I'm trying to also.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use this talk show as a way not only to meet and talk to new people, but also so that way I can expand the people I can invite to stuff. Because I want to be someone who does really I'm honestly trying to step away from gaming as much, at least for now. I want to do more like talk shows, game shows, funny like reaction videos where I pull on people together and react to something together. Um, I also have thought about doing like this one game show and have two people who are really good friends go against each other, and they both come up with true or false questions about something about themselves that their friend doesn't know, and be like, okay, do you think this is true or false, my friend I've known for so long? And I don't
That's
know.
fun.
Oh man. And bro, the fear of being called a clout chaser is rough. It really is, Alpaca. It really is. It's been a fear of mine since I freaking started content creation. uh, on the phone.
I get that. Going and talking to so I've made so many friends, honestly, really great friends just from doing this. And at first I was like, oh god, no, they have a higher following me. Oh no, I can't reach out and ask if they want to play games with me because that would just be weird, and I don't
Oh
want them to think that
God, she's. I feel that
I
is.
can't do it.
It-
But I did it, and they were like, "No, absolutely not." And then I realized how absolutely adorable and cool they were, and I was like, "Oh shit, no, never mind. I love them. Let's go."
well, you wanna know what I just had this realization while talking, and I can't believe I just thought about this. Also, I really want to quickly say hello there, Obi, and also thank you for following Sky Sharp or Sky Warp. I think it was Sky Sharp in the past, but I could be wrong. But Sky Warp, glad to have you. I'm excited to also talk to you about being on the show as well yourself. Um, but yes, I had this realization just talking to you. What if it's like a matter of the only reason why you should worry about big numbers? If like the more you worry about, oh, they're gonna not want to hang out with me because of my numbers. What a lot of people don't realize. Some bigger creators don't look at numbers; they look at your personality. And if they see you caring about numbers, then yes, they aren't going to want to talk to you. But if you go in and just go for be a casual self and leave a good impression, they're not going to give a shit because numbers doesn't matter on who you hang out with. What matters is, do you vibe? Do you click? I've met some big creators personally who just did not give me a light of day, and I've met some big creators who literally have literally gone on their way to shout out my content, be like, "Yo, Jen, what he's doing here, he needs to be seen. I want you to go and give him some views." And it's just like, it really depends on the person you're interacting with, and also what you do to leave an impression on the other person.
Yeah, I people are great, honestly. There's a lot of people who are just super sweet, and you go in and you talk with them. Like, my thing is, don't go into somebody's chat thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna immediately become this person's friend." Like, I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna do it, because that's not how it works. Not always, anyway. But like, go in with the thought like, okay, I really like this person. I enjoy their content. And if they don't talk to me that much, that's totally fine. Like, we don't shame, but definitely like it's fun to go in and think, oh, I could be this person's friend. We have so much in common, you know? And so it's like reaching out to them is really nerve wracking, honestly. But a lot of people are like super great. They're super sweet, and you're like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like no, here's the thing, honestly. If you try and leave the best impression you can on somebody and it doesn't work, you shot your shot. Like here's the thing.
Hmm.
You miss every shot you don't take, and even if you do miss a shot, you can always shoot again in the future. And like, you can all like again, yeah, first impressions are everything, but a lot of people know not to judge a cover by its book. Or I just said that whole thing backwards. Goddamn.
It's fine. I understood what you were saying.
Yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover because like I've definitely had a couple people. I literally had a friend of mine who like tell me that their friends were telling them not to hang out with me because they thought I was a clout chaser. And I was like, damn. And then I was like, well, why do you still hang out with me? And they're like, well, because I could tell you weren't. Which really meant a lot to me.
What?
It's
People
not.
shouldn't be doing that.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's understandable to have that fear because there are a lot of people who just want to be friends with people for the growth. Like, oh my god, the fucking phone! Shut up. But there are a lot of people. Phone. Oh my god. Brain, please.
Popular.
I think this is just. It's probably just another scammer. Unless, hold on, let me grab my actual my mobile phone. No, it's a scammer. Okay.
We love that. We love scammers.
Oh boy. But yeah, no, freaking, like, and the whole, just also you said something very funny earlier about being like, oh, you're scared to reach out to big creators. Like, I literally have that fear with a couple of my friends. I'm literally doing a collab with two of those friends I was so scared to reach out to on Memorial Day, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm so sorry I can't join.
No, it's no problem, no problem. Again, I invite a lot of people that way, and that way, for one, that way I have some people to fall back with in case some people can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's also lets me show people like, hey, I do want to hang out with you more. Because I know I'm a very busy person, or I don't reach out very often, but I don't want people to think, oh, Jen doesn't really care about me. It's like I'm busy as all hell. And I'm also socially awkward, so I don't know. I literally had a whole rant. I've had like a whole multiple rants yesterday, being like, I don't know how to do small talk. I have autism, and so I just do not know how to be like how to reach out for if it's like I don't have a good topic. It's like I know it's bad, but it's typically I reach out when it's like, oh hey, I have made this thing. Do you want to check it out? Or hey, I have this collab idea. Do you want to join? It's never, oh, how are you doing, my good friend? Because I'm like, how do I continue the conversation from there? I don't know.
You're like, all right, I did it. Woo, let's go. The moment you press send, you're like, done. I'm sweating. Gotta go wipe off some sweat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my god. It's so worrying. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm curious though. So for you, how do you typically get over that then and reach out to people,
Oh, so basically what I did is I let them come to me, but I also like basically during my debut the other day, right? I had no faith that it was going to work out so well because I talked to a handful of people who I really enjoy, but I just don't feel like I'm the greatest content creator out there. So when I went to debut, um there was like a lot of people who were just like, hey, can I come play with you? Like you look really fun. Can we come in? And I was like, whoa, wait, what? Me?
Really?
Sure. Yeah, come on in to my Discord. Let's talk. Like, let's hang out. I actually made a really good friend that way.
That's
And
awesome.
we were
Dude, be careful about doing that on
yeah, she
stream
was our
though.
killer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but most of them were people who were in my chat beforehand.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah.
but I still like I get what you're saying. But
Yeah.
luckily I didn't have any spills. Like no bad people came in. Like they were all super great, wholesome people.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, but I don't really get over my fear. I just kind of I let it reside on its own.
Gotcha. That's fair. And so, and you only debuted recently, then technically, because I know
Yeah,
you
what was it? Thursday, last Thursday.
really, because like, so were you still using this model before then, or was it a different model?
It was a different model. I
Ah,
have this is
gotcha.
my newer one. Yeah, you actually clipped the older model.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. How was your debut then, by the way?
Oh, it's so fun. Honestly, I got to chill with so many people. I was supposed to go 12 hours and I felt so bad because I could only do 8. But I'm like diagnosed with chronic migraines. So the moment 8 hours hit, I was like, oh, I'm dying, guys. They were like, go to sleep. Go to sleep right now. And I was like, okay, I
Oh
will.
man.
And so I had to redo or not redo, but I had to finish up my 4 hours the next day. So I was like, this is fine.
Other than the migraines, I'm happy to hear it went well then. Very happy to hear
Yeah,
that.
I had a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Buff. Actually, is that the Buff I watched Fex make a video on? Hold on one sec. I'm gonna scroll up and check this real quick. Because I was asked to check out a video. I want to make sure if it was the one I thought it was. Real quick. I think it might have been. Oh, it was Buff Lambo. So probably Lambo, not me. Yeah, it was Buff Lambo. Okay, different one. Got
They knew who
confused.
you were talking about.
Yeah. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Oh my goodness. I've met a lot of amazing people. I'm a bit frazzled this morning because also I did only get 3 hours of sleep. So my mind's gone a bit everywhere, and it's running very fast to try and catch up with the energy I'm trying to put out. Oh my god. I'm curious though about your model. So what was the inspiration for it?
Oh, smooth brain, no thoughts. No. So actually, I wasn't originally gonna go with this design. I actually made up like two others. One was like my husband likes to say that I'm like a cross between a crow and a raccoon because of my shiny thing addiction. so so I was gonna go with a crocoon is what I was gonna make. Kind of more harpy raccoon. But I was like, I'm gonna have my friends help me and we're gonna design something together. So really I went into this like thinking, all right, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So I was like, okay, I love Egyptian stuff. It's so cool. I love the way that they like wear wraps and stuff. And honestly, when like in the old days, you look at like Cleopatra and stuff, they really didn't wear a lot of clothes, you know?
Nope.
But I was like, "No, we can't do that." So, I was like, "All right, we're gonna go in with wraps, like semi pharaoh mummy-esque. Obviously, we're gonna have this Anka, so like that's like the main threshold, and then jackal. Jackals are dogs, and I love dogs. I'm a big dog person. So I was
Gotcha.
like, "All right, let's do this." And so basically, they helped me a whole lot come up with this. And then like my hair inspiration came from an anime called Tokyo Mew Mew. Um, it's a character named Lettuce, and she had like the cute little twin braids, and it was
You're in
super
Tokyo
cute.
Mew
And
Mew makes me think of the YouTuber Emi Richu. I'm pretty sure she said she was a big
yes,
fan of that anime.
I love Emirichu. Oh my god, she's such a
And then
great artist.
Skywarp just said they thought so with the hair. Oh
Well,
my
I'm glad that you
goodness.
could see it.
Oh my god. I never watched that anime, so but I'm assuming the resemblance must be pretty close.
Thank you. I was hoping so, honestly. I did take a lot of inspiration hair and eye wise from Lettuce. I love her. She's so cute. My attitude is definitely not Lettuce though.
Oh man, it's like I'm not. Bleh, I cannot speak. Damn.
Me
um,
neither. It's okay.
meanwhile I'm over here. Just my model's just inspired off how I look IRL. I'm boring. Oh
No,
man.
that's great. That people have like I don't know. I have like the worst fear that like people have expectations to as to what I would look like. And I'm like, some people know what I look like, but face reveal no. Face reveals
Yeah.
are not my
I,
thing.
I posted pictures of myself, and I mean, I still want to. There's still old clips of me, my face showing. I still want to. I still want to get an editor to edit some old videos for me that show my face, like my whole Undertale playthrough. So it's like I'm not scared to show my face. I mean, again, like
Mhm.
to me, the only reason I really went VTuber is because, like, and this is just, maybe this is bad. For one, I wanted to be in the VTuber community. I love this community. For the most part, it's a really amazing place. Two, it makes thumbnails super easy to have a model that looks like an anime character. And then I just have to screenshot to get rid of the black, and then boom, there we go. I now have a good thumbnail
Mm-hmm.
face. And I don't even have to turn on a ring
Yes,
light or
perfect.
anything. Oh my god. Also, this said, sorry, I was saying for so long going, dang, you look like lettuce.
Oh, pudding was also pudding was my favorite actually, and Ichigo. Those were my two favorites, but there was just something about the green hair. I was like, I love that color. I love the way her hair looks. I have to go with it. The like chopped look, and then just straight braids. Like, wow.
You don't see green hair a lot, in characters. Like both in
Yeah, that's
anime.
what I've been told a whole lot. They're like, "Wow, you stand out from the other Egyptian VTubers because like nobody does a whole lot of color." And I was like, "Oh, I wasn't trying to stand out, but I mean, I guess that's a good thing. So thank you."
I mean, it kind of is, yeah, because the more you stand up, like, visually, the more people get interested in looking at you, and then if they like your personality, they'll stick around.
Right. I hope I have a good personality.
Well, I've only known you for, like, I've only been, like, I've only been chatting with you for about, 30 minutes, like, actually more like 45, because we did chat before this, and I can say that, with confidence, you have a pretty good personality, pretty great personality.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Oh, man. Uh, but yeah, no. So, do you have any lore surrounding your character, really?
I do have lore. It's not the best lore because I'm a terrible writer, honestly. But basically, I was created by Anubis, to be his underling to take care of certain duties, um, such as like welcoming the new souls into the underworld. Basically, I learned of all their past lives and decided where they'd go. Um, but as they told me more and more about themselves, their human nature, I was very curious as to what that human nature was and all the emotions that came with it, such as like sin and love and all that other wonderful yet terrifying emotions. And so I was like getting obsessed with it and I was like, wow, I really want to learn more about this. I want to get this myself. I want to understand it. And so basically I just asked like, hey, Anubis, can you deal without me for a little bit? And he was like, yeah, go for it. I was
Oh,
like, thank
man.
you. The only thing he told me was that as long as I took this charm, my Anka charm, and of course my beautiful little jackal protector Anku, then I would be great and I could do whatever I wanted. So here I am.
Anubis sounds like a pretty chill guy.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Oh, man. So, hello there. Let's see. Is it
Hi,
Dee?
Dee Dee.
Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Glad to have you at the talk show. Just sitting here chatting with the amazing Nubia, and I'm having fun. Oh, man. For some reason, whenever I say Nubia, I feel like part of my brain just, like, thinks, like, Nubia is such an interesting name. I don't know.
It originated. Nubia is actually a river that is connected to the Nile through Egypt.
Oh, I think I actually heard about that actually when I was in took geology classes or geography, like in high school geography. But I cannot speak this morning. Oh my god. I'm slurring all my
And I think
words.
there was also like a little town, and the people were called Nubians.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Also, I just remembered. I don't know if you've ever watched Ben 10. But I just remember looking at your model, made me remember the mummy alien from Ben 10. I don't know why.
I do. I used to watch Ben 10. I did. I loved
Uh,
it. Oh,
Ben
now I
10
have
was
to
a good
look up what you're
show.
talking about. I want to see it.
The mummy VTuber, mummy VTuber. Oh my god, brain, help! I know I only got 3 hours of sleep, but god, my brain, I got brain rot. But yeah, no, it's
I
the
see what you're saying now, and I understand.
yeah, the mummy alien Ben 10. I like how you type mummy alien and Ben 10's the first thing that pops up. Yeah, no, it's a cool alien. It's a cool alien.
I
Uh,
hope I'm a little bit prettier than that, but I see where you're coming from.
Definitely. I don't see you completely wrapped in bandages hiding your face, and you definitely don't look like. I mean, you say you're ancient, but you don't look ancient. You don't look a day over 20.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No old woman vibes here.
Nope. But if my friend Nari was here, she'd just call you a boomer, like she calls me a boomer.
Ah, rude.
She's very rude. She's a rude burb.
Nah.
Definitely needs to be punished at some point. Somebody needs to punish that bird. Oh my god, she needs to clean her room. That's what she needs to do. That's what we can punish her. Make her clean her goddamn room. Oh my god.
Get your ass in there and clean your room.
Oh man, she showed pictures of her room, not on stream. I didn't show it off on stream because she asked me not to. But her room, literally, you can't see the floor because it's full of just old water bottles, old Taco Bell bags, old cups.
Oh my god.
It's full of all her DoorDash that she just doesn't clean up.
Oh, what's funny is I actually think I seen her post it on Twitter.
Did she? I don't think. Wait,
I think so.
hold on. When did this happen? Because she said she didn't want to show it off on Twitter. I wonder if she did it like last night or something.
I don't know. I remember I seen a room somebody posted, and it was exactly how you just described. And I'm like, I think I know what you're talking
Oh
about.
boy, it might be a different person, but dear God, oh boy, oh my God, it's so bad, dude. Oh man, ah, oh boy, sorry, brain tired. I was trying to keep interviewing these mythical beings. What kind of contacts does he have? Listen, it's called charisma, and it's something I did not think I have, but apparently I do.
He was like, "Let's go."
I better be careful. I don't want to raise you up too much. I just found out you have a husband.
Hey, listen, we're open. It's all right.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. I come in here and I just invite people, and they show up, and I'm happy. Mythical beings.
We enjoy content.
Oh man. I enjoy talking to people. There's a lot of amazing people. Oh man.
It's fun to get to know people.
It very much is, and it's nice. It's always fun to expand your social circle because you never know if you're gonna meet like a new best friend.
Exactly.
You never know if you're gonna meet someone you click with so well that you're gonna be like, damn, I have like a really good friend in this person. It's like, dude, I was so lonely before I got on VR chat and met all the amazing friends that I met, and you know, a lot of them I'm still really close to, like my bud Quizzy. Like he's like my probably one of my closest friends, and freaking, I'm just so grateful I met him. And you know, I never would have if I never put myself out there. That's best advice I could give
model.
The
I
VR
think that'd
chat
be
model.
fun. Yeah, so I have a VR set and I love to go on VR chat, but I'm like nervous to talk to people, so I stand in a corner and I just sit there and wave.
Oh my goodness.
I'm an awkward person. You think I'm talkative now?
I really do like VR chat for the social aspect, and I will say it can be very, very fun. And I would like to give VR chat model again commission in the future of this model. I do feel like you can really enjoy just vibing with people. There's a lot of cool things doing VR chat. But I will say that over time, it just kind of feels repetitive, at least to me. I know some people disagree with me, but to me, my favorite thing to do is meet people on VR chat and then invite them to do other stuff than VR chat. It's like, hey, I'm in your VR chat, but now maybe let's play some Among Us, or let's do some golf with your friends, or this or that. It's like, it just lets me expand my friend group to do more than just hop in VR and chat with them the whole time.
I get that. That could be really boring, I feel like.
Yeah, it very much can be, yeah.
The same thing over and over again. I get that. I do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh man. So it's like whenever it's like whenever I like am trying to like think about what to do with friends, a lot of time back then it was, oh, let's just get on VR chat. Let's just get on and chat. Or I will say the nice thing back then when I first was playing it, it was like I didn't have to plan collabs. It's just like hop on, who's on today? Let's join somebody or invite some people. And I think that's also partly where I got my skills of reaching out to people because I had to become the person in the friend group who would bring everyone together. Like everyone be doing their own thing, and then I'd invite them to a world, and we'd all be grouped together and do a bunch of fun stuff. Um, and I think that kind of taught me not. I don't know if being a leader is the right word, but being like the person, like the social reach person to reach out and like get to introduce people to each other, I guess, and plan and like the planner, I guess, which I think helped a lot.
I can see why.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. So I'm curious, like for you, how long have you been a content creator? The content creator, not content. I don't know what content is. Content sounds like it's some sort of like it sounds almost like something you fish up in the ocean. It's like, oh, look at all this content, get all this like
I just,
I don't know.
I sit here and I eat croutons on stream all day. Yeah, that's my content.
I actually kind of I don't really like croutons. At least not when they're really big. It's like it hurts my mouth. They rip my freaking mouth
It
to
yes,
shreds.
they rip your gums and you're like, I can't crunch it. I can't crunch it.
Sucks. It
Sorry.
sucks. No problem. I agree with that though. Um,
Content. Let's see. I think I've been doing this for about 2 years, but I didn't start actually like succeeding in anything until recently when I started actually making friends and reaching out to people. I've noticed that if you're doing things by yourself, most of the times it's more so like you can be the greatest content creator out there, right? Doing everything and then but if you have no social life, you really have nothing going for you.
yep. And I mean, and that goes for not just streaming by yourself because that's a big killer, but also just staying in your room editing all day,
Mhm.
like single like in my opinion, I think single player games and editing is the number one way to kill your social life. And I hate to say it, it's why I'm trying to why I'm now finally starting to pay editors so I can like I may be a good editor. I've been told I'm a good editor, but I'm not fast, and I very much get burnt out very quickly. So I'm trying to find editors I can finally pass my content off of so I can have them help me push my content to the next level and get it out there. Because, I want more time to spend with friends and to plan collabs. Like, and a big thing is like the game show ideas. I want to be able to pit VTubers against each other. And I think I just don't have time to plan around that because of all the editing I've been doing.
Can I can see how that would definitely stunt everything.
Yeah, very much so. And it's also why I've not been streaming too many single player games anymore. Because to me, it kind of feels like a waste of time that I could be spending with a friend. Because I feel like I definitely do better when I have someone to play off of.
Yeah. And I get that 100%. I like streaming alone every now and then to where it's like, okay, I'll play some like Dreamlight Valley or something. And I get a lot of people that come in and talk to me while I'm doing it. But the best part is when you get people who want to come in and actually play things with you. And you get so much more content out of it. You get so much more friend out of it. Like so much social energy that if maybe you were having like the worst day, you go in and immediately start playing with friends and you're like, wow, my mood is lifted so much. Like, let's go.
Yeah. Also, Crazy Anubis is in chat right now.
Anubis. What's up, my guy?
Oh man, and just like overload. Oh boy. Oh, that's great. Oh man. But no, I totally agree with that. Like, there are some games I've just learned I'm not great. It's like, and I will say, I think it's a skill to learn what games you just should not be streaming.
Mhm.
For me, I learned very much. I don't think Genshin Impact is a game for me to stream, um, because the fact that I don't really, I get too focused on the game, and I think the same issue goes to I mean, it's also why, like, when it's a single player game and there's so much story, you don't really want to interrupt all the characters and all the dialogue. At least I don't. And
Yeah, you don't want to talk over them.
Yeah, it's like like when the cutscenes in a dialogue go on for like literally like 10 minutes. It's like, well, what content am I making off of this? I'm basically just digesting the content. Nubia, hi, you're on TV, says Anubis.
I'm on TV, Dad.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. But yeah, no. And I think another one, and I'm tempted to stream it again, but I know I don't do well like streaming like War Thunder, and the reason I know I don't do well streaming that, again, it's one of those games like you have to get so in the game and in the zone, you have to pay attention, like, oh, do I hear a tank approaching, or do I see a tank like 100 meters or like 500 meters down the line? It's one of those games that, like, it's fun to play sometimes. A lot of time, though, it's not, because there's a lot of hackers and cheaters and tryhards.
Mm-hmm. Dead by Daylight.
Oh god, my first experience with that game was horrible because I had a bunch of friends I wanted to play it with, and frickin' one of them was begging to be the killer, and I was like, you need to go easy because the fact that I'm new at this, and they didn't go easy. They killed everyone within like
No,
5 minutes, and so I was
that's not fun. That's
after
not fun.
no, and after one round I was like, I'm good. I don't really want to play this game anymore. I don't know, I think it'd be funner to play a game like, for me, Friday the 13th, I think it'd be more fun. Because, like, a lot more people like to troll as the killer. They don't like to just outright kill. They're like, oh, what, oh, like, they, like, actually, like, try to make deals. It's like, well, what will you do to beg for your life? What do you want Jason to do? Or what will you do for Jason?
Yes. Oh my god, like Saikuno. That guy kills me. I love watching him play Friday the 13th. I want to play it really bad, but I never have enough players.
Dude, watching Luca Kaneshiro from freaking Niji Sanji be the freaking killer is so funny. Because you hear him put on his voice, like, he's like, oh! Like, whenever he gets hit, and he, like, it's just so funny. He just goes, Pomu! Pomu! Come here, Pomu!
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. I don't know. Like, I like games that let a bit, like, I've learned that I'm a big fan of party games, just games that let me play a lot of people at once. Just because, again, I just feel so guilty because I have a massive friend group, and I will say that. And I feel bad that I don't do enough with everyone. I want to do more with all these people I've met. I just don't know what to do with them all. I don't know.
We've been playing Gartic Phone, which I didn't think I would like, but I actually
Oh, I love
enjoyed
Gartic Phone.
it
I don't
a
even know.
lot.
I'm not even a good drawer, but I love that game. It's fun.
It's okay. My tablet cords were chewed up by a dog the other day, and I was playing, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do this with my mouse, aren't I? It still turned out amazing.
So many problems with your cords. You were just saying before we started this stream that your microphone cord was like invisibly chewed up.
Yeah. So like what happened was the piece that goes into the microphone just started coming out of the cord. And I'm like, why? Nobody touched you. What is going on?
Oh man.
But no, actual dog. Like I went to my sister's house, and her dog is the one that chewed up my cord while I was drawing, and I was so upset about it.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
It's okay, I bought new cords then.
I'm glad.
Art will resume.
Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, someone in chat just said, this dude starts streaming on YouTube. I miss a lot of his streams. By the time he comes back to Twitch, he gets a full-on studio ready for a talk show. God damn you, evolving fast, dude. Thank you. I'm really happy with the studio. I think it makes me look a lot more professional, and the artist who I commissioned this from did really, really good job. In fact, I want to shout them out, but I need to scroll down and find their name.
Yeah, the background is really good.
It's so good. They also made, the desk, and like the thing is, I didn't even send them the assets for my logo, by my two logos, and yet they somehow grabbed them and put them on like this little like speaker, whatever it is, in front of me, and then the big logo on the back, which is really cool.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It's Scenique. So it's SCENNIQUE. And they're really, really a very talented artist, but they're also very busy. It's like their waiting list goes all the way out to July right now.
No, wow, popular. They must be really good.
They are. They did such a good job. Like, I was blown away because I wanted something to look futuristic but green. Because I've always liked that style, like a very futuristic look, with a lot of like clean white and silver, like very clean metal, but also having nature still there, like like still having a lot of green trees, grass. I found it very interesting that they designed it so the green was inside the building, but it looks honestly pretty damn cool. I was so happy with it.
So professional.
It does. It's like it's so much better than what I had before because before this, all I had was a white line in the middle, and then I'd have like a picture behind the other VTuber or whoever I was interviewing, and then me on the right with just another generic background. It was so unprofessional. This looks so much better. Oh man. Oh wait.
Hey, listen, whatever you start out with, you got to start somewhere, man. You got to start somewhere.
Oh yeah. If you two got y'all toes in the grass, don't you? I bet you do. Oh,
I don't know
goodness.
about that one.
I don't know about that one. I feel like I don't know what it would look like right below us, but I feel like at this part of the studio would be more concrete or whatever, more flooring, and the grass is just
My
like
toe beans are definitely happy with whatever they're standing on.
Oh man, got them
I
toe
got dog
beans.
paws.
Yeah, I saw that as I was setting up. You got them dog paws. I don't know if you want me to show off your model for you.
Hey, that's fine. You can definitely do that.
Yes, she's here. I'll just grab her over here, and as you can see, she's got them dog paws.
I got my paws.
She's got the paws.
And yes, I take feet scratches.
Feet scratches? Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy. If frickin' someone in my chat was here, they would frickin' be shouting like, do you know what Jen's into? Oh my god, dude. I'm very public about the fact that I'm a foot guy.
Nothing to be ashamed about.
Yeah, no, that exactly. I feel like there is nothing to be ashamed, and that's why I laugh my ass off whenever it's like you see people like Coefficient. He's like a big VTuber like reactor, and he has this whole joke about his community that they call him Toefficient, and it's so funny because it's like, oh my god, dude. I'm just like over here, like all these people are like, dude, like I'm not a foot person, no. And it's like I'm over here, like, what's wrong with being into feet? There's nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with that? I don't technically have feet, but it's fine. Whatever.
Oh man, gotta have a drink for the guests. But I'd say one thing you're missing is one thing in the studio is you gotta have a drink for the guests. Very well could.
Yeah, orange juice. Gotta bring the orange juice.
Orange juice. Probably. I honestly could go for some orange juice right now. That actually sounds pretty good.
I've been craving milk.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why either. I woke up this morning and I was like, wow, I really want a glass of milk, but I haven't even gotten it yet. So there we are.
Nubia wants milk.
I want milk.
Oh man. Oh man. It would be funny if just one of your kids just walked in and got you milk.
Nah, my house is empty.
Are your kids like at school right now, assuming?
Nope, they're all at their grandparents' house.
Ah, gotcha. Oh man.
I was like, all right, I got a talk show, scatter.
The talk show scatter. Oh man. Okay, I gotta ask this one question from the communities I'm in. Orange juice or apple juice?
I like both.
I do like both. I will say I lean more towards apple juice, mainly because a lot of the time you'll get orange juice, and a lot of the time, especially depending on the brand, you'll get pulp in it. And pulp and orange juice grosses me out.
No! That's pulp. The only way I drink my orange juice. I'm like, give me the pulp.
I find it so. I think it has something to do with the fact I'm autistic. I'm a big texture person. Like for the longest time,
slight autism, but textures don't. That kind of texture doesn't bother me. It's like metal straws that bother me.
Oh really?
I can't do it. It makes my teeth hurt just thinking about it.
Oh my gosh. For me, I've always been a big texture person. It's like I could not eat mashed potatoes for years because I would throw up. If I put it in my mouth, like the chunks and like the mushiness of it would make me gag and vomit anything I'd been eating.
Potatoes are my favorite type of food.
My mom found a trick. She knew I liked corn, so she put corn on mashed potatoes, and for some reason that eliminated the
the crunch.
Yeah, the crunch, like the corn fixed it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it solved that issue. Like the only mashed
Corn
potato,
fixes everything.
it's like if it's a very creamy mashed potato, I can eat it by itself. But for me, it's either like the KFC style gravy that's so good, or just
Mm-hmm.
corn. Corn on mashed potatoes is like can never go wrong. Let's see. Wait. Okay, Jen, I have to say my usual joke about y'all apple juice enjoys. What's the color of your sippy cup? Because apple juice is for kids, bud. Oh my god.
My sippy cup is pink.
Oh boy.
You got a problem with sippy cups?
Got a bum with sippy cups, punk. Let me tell you about something about sippy cups. You know, like I almost want to steal the voice from frickin' Team 4-Star. Like, Ray Coom wants to know what's wrong with sippy cups. The voice they did for Ray Coom and turned him into basically a wrestler was so funny for the Dragon Ball Abridged.
Oh my goodness. I love the abridged stuff, especially like the Helsing Ultimate abridged.
I still need to watch Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I've heard it's really good.
It's hilarious.
I've been watching Takahata because he's been doing reactions to like he's trying like basically doing dialogue and narration. What's it? No, commentary. That's the right word. He's been doing commentary on Dragon Ball Abridged, and you know because he was one of the main writers for the show. Also, he's the voice of one of my favorite characters too. I love frickin' Guru. So it's like no. I saw a bird. It was pretty. Kick its ass.
Oh my god.
I love that voice so much. I love that character. I love that character. But I've heard nothing but good things about Hellsing Bridge. And I've never watched Hellsing in general. So I feel like maybe watching the bridge would be great and funny.
You've never seen Helsing? What?
No, I haven't.
It's really good. And if you like boobs, serious. Yeah, yeah,
Oh man. Uh
I'm very open about it.
you're
You're a
very
feet person, I'm a boob person, okay? This is what we do.
I'm a boob person. I'm a foot person. You're a boob person. The perfect combo.
Yeah.
Oh
Best of
my
both
god.
worlds.
Oh man, dude. Lots of people will reply purple with sippy cup. Really?
Purple. Well, sippy cups. Psh,
Oh man. All right.
you're the
Bet
purple
midriff gang. The midriff is pretty good too.
boob.
Pretty sure that Nubia's showing off her midriff right now
I
for you.
do. Yeah, look at my belly button.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. What's weird? Like honestly, IRL, I'm so weird. I like actually. It's okay. It's changed over the years. For the longest time, my belly button was half innie, half outie. Like the top half was
Uh,
outie, the bottom half was an innie. Now it's completely an innie, but it used to be half and half for some reason.
what?
It's
I've never heard
weird.
that before.
It's weird. I thought it was weird. I was like, why does half my belly button poke out and the other half go in?
My goodness. Yeah,
It
no,
seems
I've
it's
got like
changed now.
a really deep innie.
Oh man. Oh man. It's interesting like how different the belly buttons are on people. I don't know.
All of the anatomies.
It's very interesting. Wait, let's see. It has to do with the way it got snipped and how your body grows. That makes sense. I don't even know when. I
Mhm.
can't even believe that's changed. I just now noticed that. I was like, wait, has that changed? Because I used to be like, that's so weird. Why is my belly button half and half? Why?
He had to go check his belly button.
I did. I had to look down. I had to pull up my shirt and look.
He said, "Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not lying to
Oh
you."
man. Oh, oh man. Oh, I'm excited though for
Belly button gang.
I'm excited for next Tuesday because I'm getting a haircut and I'm probably gonna take some pictures after. For one, because I got a new fedora I want to show off.
Ooh.
And two, I kind of want to. I finally want to get another picture. For whenever one of those VTuber versus IRL trends pop up again, because I do like showing off and be like, have people like, "Yo, Jed looks just like his model." Because I pretty much do, yeah.
Yep, this is me.
This is me. I do look like this. Please ignore the fact that I have friends who say that I look like a redditor or a neckbeard. There are people who make that joke, and I'm like, listen, I'm not. I'm pretty damn skinny. Oh my god. As well. Oh man, I hate the fucking my lady memes that go around fedoras as well. That whole
My lady.
tips fedora, my lady. It's like why does it have to be so cringy, dude?
What, you're telling me you wouldn't hold a door for me and tip your hat and say my lady?
I don't know if I tip a hat, but I hold a door because that's just what decent people do, dude. I can't remember if this was something. I'm pretty sure I saw this. I think this might have actually been like a live streamer who did this, or it was just like somebody on Twitter was ranting about how this man held a door open for me, and I told him, "What do you like?" I had to go off on him because it's like, "What do you expect? Are you trying to conform gender roles?" It's like I can open my own door. Thank you very much, and it's just like.
I
Dude.
can open my own door, but you know what? You know what? My arms get tired sometimes, and it's nice when people open doors for me so I don't have to.
I know. It's like some people. It's like holding a door isn't a guy thing. It's an any person thing. It's like it's just a nice thing to do for people.
So you see like a little old lady coming out, and you're like, "Oh no, she can't open that door. Her little frail bones." And then you open the door, and then they're like, "Oh, thank you." And you're like, I feel so better, like so much better about myself now.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, I look at my profile picture. It's easy when you create your OC when you base it on yourself. It very much is. It very much is easy to base your OC off yourself. I won't lie there. Oh
yeah,
man.
I have jackal ears in real life. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You'd never guess.
You'd never guess. I totally have green hair with long braids.
With my long ass braids.
One of my older brother's previous partners that he was with had hair that would go down to the floor and like back up to her shoulders. Like I mean that like she could fold it. She could fold the hair back up to her shoulders after it touched the ground, basically.
Oh my god, I strive. That would be great. I don't know if I could take like care of my hair if it was that long.
I couldn't even imagine taking care of hair that long. It's like that is so freaking long. Jump rope on the go. Oh my god.
So.
What with the braids? Jump rope on the go. Oh my god. I don't think her braids are long enough for jump rope.
I don't know. We can always find out.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
I haven't drawn her with her braids out, but I imagine that if like I just took these braids out, it'd be like really wavy, unkempt hair, so it'd just be going everywhere.
Dude,
it'd look like a Medusa.
Make Alpaca do jump ropes, and if he fails, he has to, like if he doesn't do enough, he just has to sleep on the couch.
Yeah, deal. Let's do it.
Can you survive the jump rope of Nubia's braids? Who knows? Oh man, I think that'd be funny. Oh man, wait. So okay. Oh, so if I hold open a door for an old man, does it mean I'm interested in the old man?
Yes.
Apparently, according to some chronically online SJWs, dude.
Listen, we don't kink shame.
Oh my god, Jesus. By the way, if anyone has any questions in chat for Nubia, feel free to ask them. I tend to take questions from chat as well.
I love asking, and like I'm a big talker, man. I'll answer anything. Let's go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. I'm a bit curious. Are you much of a gamer?
Am I much of a gamer? Yes and no. So I'm really, really, really bad at first-person shooter games, but I like to play them anyway.
That's fair.
Like I will tell you straight up how bad I am, especially Overwatch, because I can't do Overwatch. I'll be your mercy, but will I probably do really well?
Oh my gosh.
I like playing with friends. Like I play a lot of Dead by Daylight, a lot of Demonologist. I love horror games, but I'm such a baby.
I hate horror games because I'm a baby. For me, I really just like I'm not the biggest fan of being scared. It's like it makes me kind of uncomfortable, which is why when I streamed freaking was it Inside the Backrooms with my friends Quizzy and Obi, I think it was or it was this most recent Saturday. Oh my god, it's just it felt so uncomfortable. That's probably the scariest game to play with friends. Like it terrified the crap out of me.
Played, but I want to.
It's so freaky. And I did find a horror game recently that I watched a whole YouTuber playthrough that I'm like, that could be fun just to play with friends. Um, it very much could be fun just sit down and play that, but at the same time, now I know the whole story. It's like, that's the one that
Ruined it for
sucks.
yourself.
I did spoil it for myself, yeah.
Dang.
But
You know what though? It's okay. It's fun to go back and play games that even you know. I actually, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's like this little old game. I written back I replayed the entire game because I was like, I already know, but it's the nostalgia. It's the like,
that's
this
Halo
feeling.
for me. Anytime I play through
Yeah,
an old Halo game.
I'm bad at Halo.
Really?
I'm so bad at Halo. I'm also really bad at like Call of Duty Zombies, but I love it so much. I've been playing that recently. I'll actually be streaming it sometime soon too. But
Oh man.
I
I'm
love zombies. It's that nostalgia, man.
funny thing for me, I'm not the biggest like zombies is all right, but I think honestly, to me, I think I've had a lot more fun with other kind of wave survival games. Like I even like Halo's Firefight a bit more than zombies. Um but I do like zombies. Zombies can be fun. I do think though, there's this one zombie game I played with a friend once when I went over his house, and he had a Wii U. One of the few people who had a Wii U. Because dude, the Wii U like I don't know why the Wii U had to exist. It was kind of a meh console. Let's be honest.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
But on the Wii U, there's this game called Zombie U, and you had two controllers you had to play with. You would play with the tablet, and then you'd play with an actual controller. You know, like your standard gaming controller. Um, and the person who plays on the standard gaming controller is in first person on the big TV, and they're the ones killing the zombies. The person with the tablet basically is playing it like a RTS, you know, like a strategy game. You're in charge of spawning the zombies and where are the traps gonna spawn and all this crap. So you're like the dungeon master or whatever of the zombies, and it's really cool. It was a really cool
So
concept.
that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I wish that something like that would come on PC because I think that'd be
I
fun.
think that would be crazy.
I think it'd be really good, be really entertaining. Uh, there's one game I'm not good at though, like because I tend to get like I'm not gonna say I'm like a pro at any game, definitely not. I think I'm good at first person shooters, at least not ones with advanced mobility. Frick, like I'm not good at Apex, and I'm not good at most battle royales either. Like the action, no, more like party shooters, like Halo, old Call of Duty. Like I'm talking Black Ops 2, Call of Duty was my jam. Like I'm good at like that kind of shooter. Um, but fighting games are the ones where I kind of struggle because I'm not good at remembering combos. I can start to memorize one move, like and I can memorize certain moves, just not good at making them flow together. And whenever start panic, I tend to just fall back on button mashing.
Button mashing for the win. That's how I used to win all of my like WWE wrestling.
Oh my god, that's great.
I always picked Randy Orton and I'd like button mash to save my life.
Oh man. God, Twitch told me just not to interact this time. Oh, oof, wolf. I hope Twitch put the notification through. Oh no, wait, I was about to say something. Twitch gave me 9 ads. Oh, never mind. It was something else. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Twitch ads suck, dude. I don't even want to have ads on if I'm gonna be brutally honest. But even if you disable them, they're still active. Like it's
Yeah,
just a
they'll
pain.
pop on anyway. I am having an issue with like every time even if they subscribe to me, if they come onto my channel, sometimes they'll still get like an ad or two, and I'm like, how do I can't turn it off. It won't go away. I think it's just Twitch saying, "Hey, give me my money."
Twitch just wants your money.
It just wants it, man.
Oh boy. It's a bit like, and I will say, originally this talk show was on YouTube because I'd left Twitch behind. I've swapped between streaming on Twitch and YouTube like 3 times now, and I keep going back to Twitch if only because the clipping system's better and I can export VODs and download VODs, and also the rating system. There's some things that Twitch has that's better. I do think that YouTube has things that are better, like the ability to rewind a live stream. How live streams immediately become VODs permanently on the channel. How you can stream at higher bit rates and higher quality. Like, there's some things I just think YouTube's better on, but again, it's lacking a lot of features Twitch has. It's like, I have gripes for both platforms. I wish I could have a platform that's the best of both. But, oh god. Okay, so chat wants me to hit you up with the frickin' J-Schlatt question of, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games? Or games? Unlimited games, but no games.
Bacon? I don't like bacon, so I get games.
Question
mark? Question mark?
I'm not good at actually playing into this bit, but it's a very weird question. I learned that the origin of this isn't even from J-Schlatt, who I thought it originated from. It's actually from it's actually accidentally became a bit with Sark in a way, because they had somebody ask that question, and they were like, did they ask us the wrong question or did they mistype? Because this question makes no sense. It's from Machinima, yeah, Mr. Sark and Machinima, yeah. Mr. Sark, Machinima, and all that. It is Machinima, but it's Mr. Sark and all that. It's from Mail Time, yeah, with Mr. Sark and, brain help. Who was the other person? There's one more person. I can't remember. Sark's partner in crime from Mail Time. Oh, God. I feel like over the years, I'm getting worse and worse about remembering crap. Like,
brains will do that to you. Good luck.
I'll even end a talk show and sometimes I literally forget the entire conversation.
Goof felt.
And it's like nothing on the other person, just my brain just goes, what were you talking about again?
Mm-hmm. And you're like, it was a really interesting conversation, but now I'm just, nope.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, exactly. I always forget the name of the other dude, too. Okay.
Alright, so you're not alone. It's alright.
Yeah. Like, the name is on the top of my head, but I can't think of it. Is it just me, or does Dwayne The Rock Johnson look like The Rock?
Whoa. Oh, I never thought
APL, yeah, that's it. APL is the other guy. You're right. That's APL. Oh, man. You know, there are some, like, I remember, like, for me growing up, there were some VTubers. There's some YouTubers I watched that I don't think ever really popped off or blew up as much as I thought they should have. There was one channel I can think of in particular that I thought was really entertaining. It was, like, run by a bunch of siblings. It was called a channel called Venturian Tale. Don't know if you've ever heard of them. They were, you know, very much a very childish entertainment group, but back then they were still entertaining to me. Like, they do like the dumbest of bits, but it still make me crack up. Like the main guy behind Venturian Tale had this whole bit where like he had an alternative persona called was it Johnny, I think it was his name. And it was like and the whole thing was the character was like a psychopath, and he would go stab stab stab. It was a funny channel to watch. They had a lot of funny bits and stuff. They played around with mods like Weeping Angel mods in Minecraft and in Gmod. They were really old.
Like a spider in the mail?
They didn't get far for other reasons. I'm very curious what those reasons were. I heard that for one, they fell off because well, the family or like the group kind of fell apart. But I'm not sure what the entire story behind them was, like why they stopped blowing up. I'm actually gonna type it in to look this up after, because wait, it said controversy. Wait, hold on. Controversy? Venturian Tale controversy. Hold on. They uploaded the truth about that.
We're gonna get some spicy tea.
Interesting. Okay. Huh, well, interesting. I don't fully I don't know what happened to them, but it looks like, yeah, they definitely had a falling out. Let's see. Uh, so basically, from what I'm looking at, it's that's weird. It's basically, yeah. It looks like that they. Oh, it looks like it was like a religious disagreement. Is what kind of how I can sum it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
no. Yeah,
spicy.
that's definitely a spicy thing to happen. Eee. Yeah. That's the one thing that kind of sucks about the topics like religion and politics and all that. Talking about them really does not lead to good things.
No, I keep all of that stuff to myself. There's if you're playing with other people and it gets too far, then sure, you can just give a small warning, but especially not in stream. Just be like, "Hey, like just in case you didn't know." But don't just start throwing it out. It's going to become a big problem and then you won't want to play with those people anymore and it'll just, it'll suck. It'll just
Gotcha.
suck.
Yeah, well, no, I agree. It does. It does suck. Um, I mean, I had a friend I recently, well, I say recently, but like a year or two ago, I had to cut them out of my friend group. Because they said something on Twitter that you don't really want to say on Twitter. As well as they also started attacking some friends who replied to it. They went on Twitter and said, "Fuck Pride Month, it shouldn't exist."
Oh no.
And I was
No,
like, I'm not
no.
keeping that toxicity in my friend group. I'm sorry.
Oh god, no. Yeah, okay, so this morning I was on Twitter and there's just quite a bit of there's some stuff going around, I'm not going to talk too much into it, but basically my opinion, I had to go into my Discord and tell them like, "Hey, I've been seeing a lot of stuff going around and I just want you guys to know I am a safe place and this is a safe place. Like if you need someone to talk to about anything, come because
Yeah,
we don't do that. We don't shame. We don't harass. That's awful and you
yeah.
shouldn't
The
you just
drama,
you're a
drama,
piece of shit
Sora.
if you do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I think is I know what drama you talked about, and I actually here's the
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I'm taking a neutral standpoint. I definitely lean more towards I agree with you, but for the most part, I don't like. I want to have a safe space where everyone can kind of feel welcome. Um, but I do understand both sides. Like both of the people, like both sides of the people on Twitter right now are talking about that. Where it's
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I can understand the side that's like, look, there is edgy humor. There will always be people that have edgy humor,
Mhm.
and some people just are gonna be that way. Let them
Yeah.
do their own thing. And you know what? I actually agree with that. Makes perfect sense. I do think that's fair. Not not everyone has the same humor. I mean, there are some YouTubers I had to stop watching because their humor did become a little too edgy for me. Um, and for
So,
me,
if you don't like the content, just go away.
yeah, just go away. There's no need to start drama over it, though. Is like my opinion. Like
Mhm.
but that's the thing. Twitter loves starting drama.
I feel like a lot of social media is just love the drama. It gets you the clout you're wanting.
Dude, it's not fun. It's not
Mhm.
fun. It's why honestly, when I started getting into, like, for a bit, I was trying to get into news based content because a lot of people said I'd be good at it, and a lot of people said I was really good at it. The only thing is, and I was having some decent growth from making the news based content, but at the same time, I just didn't have fun reporting on drama. I really didn't. It was not the funnest thing ever.
And you don't want to be known for that either. You don't want people to be like,
No.
"Oh no, you better be careful. You're going to be on his newscasting."
Yeah. Let's see. In my opinion, it's one thing to make, let's say, a gay joke with a gay friend, but it's another to do it from out of nowhere constantly.
I
Yeah,
get
kind
that.
of like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, especially okay, so hear me out, okay? As part of the LGBTQ plus community, I feel like it's okay to flirt with your friends and to, not make them uncomfortable, but to an extent, you can flirt. However, when it comes to going out of hand, if the person has asked you to stop or like calm down on what you're doing, just do it. Like, there's no need to continuously make them feel uncomfortable. You know, I get it. You have like the tendencies to go out a little bit more than what you should, but
Yeah.
respect people's boundaries.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like definitely respect people's boundaries, what they're comfortable with, you know?
Mhm.
And and again, there's some people who grew up like, I mean, if you look at the people that drama is currently surrounding, it's people who grew up in the age of like 4chan boards, and they probably were on those 4chan
Yeah.
boards. I wasn't. I think for me, I did. For me, where I was on the internet, it was all like watching just these wholesome YouTubers, or like not so much wholesome because did watch PewDiePie. So, um,
I loved PewDiePie.
same. Dude, I love that. Like, I think Kiara played, Kiara Takanashi from Hololive played a game or not recently, but I saw a clip of her playing a game that PewDiePie played in the past. And there's a moment where PewDiePie, during the game that he played in the past, where he screams, "I'm on my period!" Freaking Kiara made a reference to that by doing the same exact thing when the moment came up and screamed, "I'm on my period." And I was like, oh my god, the callback.
You're like the real OGs. You know who they are.
Oh my god, dude. It's and I mean, also, here's another thing a lot of people need to understand. You're not going to agree with 100% of what everyone does. Like, even there are things, like, even some of my closest friends, that some things they do, I'm like, I don't like that. Does that mean I'm not going to be their friend? Hell no. It just means we disagree on something. And you can agree to disagree. Like, and then move on. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to ruin a friendship. It doesn't mean you have to try and cancel somebody. It doesn't mean you have to go and just be like, they just, people let things get to them too much nowadays. And it's like, you need to learn what you can accept to live with and what you can't. And if you can't, no need to start drama. Just move on.
Yeah, if you don't agree, that's fine. Just don't push it on them that you don't agree, you know? People have their own
Exactly.
opinions all the time.
Dude, I don't agree with
You don't
some of
want
the
to
stuff
ruin
I do.
friendships because of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't agree with the stuff I do. Yeah, honestly, I
I
feel
know,
that.
even that. Like, I don't agree with the fact that I like, here's the thing. I don't agree with the fact that I don't message friends very often. Yet I still, and I get mad at myself for it. I'm constantly beating myself up, being like, dude, just message them. Reach out. Say something. Say hello.
Get with
Do
the
something.
program.
But it's like, then my brain's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't bother them. You'll
The
be a
social
pest.
anxiety area is just like get under a blanket, watch TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get
Exactly.
that. I do get that a lot. I used to have a bad habit. I don't anymore because I fixed it. But I used to have this really bad habit where I would get too nervous to talk to you anymore, so I would leave you unread. And
Oh
it would be
boy.
for days and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to message that person back. Well, too late now." I don't do that anymore. I
Oh
don't.
man. For me, the most I'll leave somebody on. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Because I left somebody on red for like 3 days by accident recently. And that's just because, like, I meant to reach out, I meant to reply, but then I got distracted, and then I got exhausted from work, and it's like I
Mm.
finally felt like reaching out and be like, sorry I was late. It's like, oh man. Like, sorry for the late reply. I'm not trying to ignore you.
Yep,
Oh man.
happens, but it happens though. That's an accident.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Oh man. I don't know. There's so much with that. Also, give me one sec. I'll be right. I just gotta do something real quick in the room. I'll be right back. I was just gonna freak out a little bit.
His magazines.
Uh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. I will say sus jokes so much that in some streams the word horny was substituted with fs. I don't want to. I don't always want to say stuff that intrusive thoughts win a lot.
You don't want to oh, okay. And listen, I like the sus stuff. I'm not a lewd tuber, but like I like the lewd.
I've started being a lot more open about my quote unquote interests on streams. Like, it's mainly because I keep interacting with people who are even more lewd than me. And it's like,
Right.
and because of that, I end up revealing stuff about myself.
Oh, I have a beautiful friend who I flaunt over a lot, and so like if you go through some of my stuff, I'm saying some weird stuff, and I'm like, I'm not a lewd tuber, but I'm not opposed to it.
Oh my goodness. I recently, also, I've recently, been, debating about ASMR and stuff because I've been
Yeah.
told I have a good voice for it. And somebody just, paid a little bit of money into it on Throne. They donated like $25 to the ASMR mic, which would be interesting because I think it could be fun. I don't know why. I do
Love
have fun. I
ASMR.
have fun flustering people. I do. There's something
That's
fun
the
about
best
that.
part.
Just being like, just like getting close to the mic and just drop my voice and be like, ada, ada. There's something fun about that.
Yep, I got it. I felt it.
I don't even have a good mic for it,
Yeah,
but
you'd be good at ASMR.
oh man. I've also, and I have debated about just going and having an episode of my talk show where I just get close to the mic and instead of talking my normal voice, the entire stream I just be like, hello everyone and welcome to the What's Your Genesis talk show. I am your host, Active Genesis.
Oh god, that's real good.
I think I do got the pretty nice, like, sensual talk show host voice.
Agreed. I will agree tenfold.
I just feel like it'd be awkward to go into that, like, and have my guests just be talking normally, and I just be like, well, tell me more about yourself, yes. It's like, it almost makes me feel
Don't
like,
think of it as awkward. Don't think of it as awkward.
oh, man, that'd be the biggest, like, thing. I'd probably start laughing my ass off if I did ASMR.
See, I want to do ASMR really bad. I'm planning on a full-on stream with just ASMR, but I do have the 3DO mic on mine as well, my throne, and I'm hoping that eventually I'll get it because I want it to be crisp. I want it to be top quality content, you
Oh,
know?
yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I
Yeah,
totally get that.
I don't want you getting like nothing out of it, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. I think it'd be really, really fun. Like, honestly, I think that if I got it, there's two ASMR I want to do. One serious, one more joking, but I know a lot of people would cringe at it. One, I wanted like a butler ASMR and be like, and be like, oh, I almost said,
Yes.
and just be like, Madam, my lady, but not actually like the tip your fedora, my lady, but like.
Bringing in the Sebastian Michaelis. Let's
Yeah, like
go.
the Sebastian, and be like, and be like, I'm at your service. I think it'd be fun.
Please.
I think it'd be fun. And the second one I thought about doing, and it would make so many people so uncomfortable, would be a salad fingers ASMR. Going, rusty spoons. I like to touch them with my salad fingers. Rusty
I need
spoons.
this now. I need this in my life, and if you don't do it, I'm gonna be so upset with you.
Just like going in the left ear and being like, rusty spoons. Do you have any rusty spoons? And then go to the right ear. I want to touch them. I think it'd be so funny. I think it'd be
I
so
need
funny.
it.
It makes
I
so many
absolutely
people
need it.
cringe. I know it would.
No. It would. Okay, but like that's the best part. That's the best part. You want the cringe, but you want them to be cringed relaxed.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Oh god, please do it.
I would need to get like a bottle of mayonnaise to make really awkward sounds, like putting my finger
Yes.
through slime and just being like having like slurp sounds in the mic.
Yes. Smooth cringe goes good on toast.
Oh my god. Oh man. Oh man.
I love that so much. Oh my god. I'm gonna be rooting for it.
If it happens, it's gonna be fun. Like I said, I'm it'll just be something it'll be on throne for now until people like, because it's something like because I'm gonna be paying editors, I can't really afford to be just pouring money into a mic like that right now if I'm gonna be paying editors to edit for me, especially when I don't really make that much money off Twitch right now or YouTube. I'm not
Completely get
monetized
that.
yet. But another big thing I want to do though is make more music. I really want to put more music out there. I'm tempted to make like I made I made Womp Womp. I'm tempted to make music that actually has lyrics and write about certain content creators, like make original songs written
Hmm.
about them. Like I think it'd be fun. Like
That would be really cool.
like I have one song I was thinking about making for Sea Dog VA called Beeps and Boops. because
Ah,
he's because he
that's
says
cool.
that music to him is just beeps and boops. He doesn't understand music because they just sound like beeps and boops to his brain, which
He's
is
silly.
he's a very silly content creator. I love him. I love watching his content. I especially love
I
whenever he's with
do. I watch him
Mouse.
often.
Him and IMS are
Hmm.
such a good dynamic.
Yes, they're chaotic together.
They really are. Wait, hold up. I don't remember you singing before you transition to YouTube. Is that a new thing or did I miss something? Yes. If you want to hear me singing, I do a little tiny bit of it. You can hear me as a background singer in Womp Womp, a song I released recently. And then in Genshin Impact, the Those Nights is my most recent song I've released. That song is that song has me singing the whole time, and I again very heavily auto-tuned. Because I'm still not the best singer, but I also had a female singer join me for that, my friend Obi, and that was pretty fun. How
So
getting her to sing.
I want to do more singing streams as well.
Uh, I'm very slow at coming up with lyrics to songs. I have another song that I want to release soon. I just need to come up with the lyrics to the verses, and then I'll be able to release it. That's the big thing.
Yeah, what I've seen is really good. So
I appreciate that. Like I'm completely self-taught when it comes to making music, so
and that's awesome. Like I could never,
I learned
never.
completely from YouTube tutorials. And then I just kind of adapted what I learned from there into my own style. Oh man. I just learned that basically auto-tuning my voice makes me sound so much better. And also I've learned there's certain like scales that I can sing at and not have to auto-tune myself that much, which is nice.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh man. So let me lower the music a little bit real quick. Boom. Just because for me it's a little grating on the ears here in this lo-fi music. I like lo-fi music, but after a while it just kind of gets annoying. To me, at least.
I got gifted an intro for my starting screen, and I'll listen to it while I'm just talking, like if we do a just chatting session. But it starts out kind of like high-ish pitched, and so I'm like, I gotta turn that stuff down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I also, and again, like I've said, I have felt a bit off this stream because I have that like basically feel like I didn't get any sleep last night because I had such a restless sleep and only got like 3 hours. So it's like my eyes feel
Valid.
like gross. My like I did take a shower, but I feel like my face. How do I explain it? It's like it's a weird feeling. It's like my cheeks feel like flushed but cold. My eyes feel
Mm.
hot. Like my eyelids and my eyes feel hot.
Are you sure you're not getting sick, my guy?
I don't think I am. I just feel like this whenever I don't get enough sleep.
Oof. Yeah, you should probably take a nap after this.
I probably will. I probably will. Because I don't have anything planned after this. I was gonna have another talk show today with somebody after this, but sadly they had to cancel because something happened. Also, ow! Why? I just heard a bunch of feedback in my headset. Jesus, what was that? That was
It's just making
weird.
sure that you know that you're still here.
I guess. Jesus, though, dude. That just reminded me. I had a memory flashback. So, oh god, it's doing it again. Ow. That is not good. If that's is that the it might be the song. Hold on. Next song, please. Let's try this and hope that stops. Cause damn, that actually is like, it's like very quiet, but it's still feedback. And it's like, sounds like a bunch of static going in my ears. I don't know if that is the headset or if that's just my own ears that I'm hearing. I don't know. Oh my god. Having an off day today. That, I'll feel better probably after. Oh man.
Right. Get some sleep.
Yeah, definitely I'm definitely gonna get some sleep. I definitely want to try and work on more of my music today, probably too. Or maybe instead of music, I should sit down and start properly planning one of my game shows. Because I think that could be fun. I really do. Like, whether that's a game, like stealing an idea from Drumsy that I've been meaning to kind of steal and use as my own, or if it's going to be an actual game show, I'll figure something out. Oh, man. But honestly, though, yeah, game show hype. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to hear it because the big thing to me is I want to be able to come up with more things. I can just invite more of the people I've collabed with too. That way, it gives me more reason to reach out to them. That way, I'm actually be like, hey, look, I still really care about you. Still want to do more with you. That way, it's not just, oh, Jen hasn't reached out to me in like a year. Oh boy. It's because here's the thing. I will say it's hard with the like when it comes to game shows. It's fun to pull on new people. And same with the talk show. When it comes to playing actual normal games, I won't lie. I tend to fall back on the same like small group, circle of friends to play games with most of the time.
Safe.
What?
It's safe that way.
It is, yeah. It is safer that way because you know that certain people you're better to play around and do things with. Like you get more comfortable with them.
Mm.
Like recently,
it's easier to have conversations.
Exactly. Like, and I think that's the biggest thing for me. I'm trying to find friends I can actually converse with on streams more than others. And it's nothing against the other friends I don't converse with better. I just know that there's some people that when I'm trying to make content, there's some people I know I'm better with on stream than when I'm like off stream. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's completely valid.
Yes. But you know what? I know, like, normally I try to let these go on for 2 hours, but I honestly am feeling a bit exhausted today.
Hey, that's completely fine.
I had fun talking to you, though. I hope you had fun as well on the talk show.
Yes, I did. I appreciate you so much for inviting me on.
No problem. It's no problem at all. I'm very grateful you said yes to being on here. But yeah, no. I definitely want to do more with you. Maybe I'll invite you to one of my game shows. And
yeah.
And maybe Alpaca wants to be on the talk show at some point. That could be fun.
I bet he would. He likes to talk too.
Good. I like meeting people that like to talk. It's nice. Very nice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wind down stream. I kind of need to go get some rest. I had a blast chatting with you. Again, I do apologize if I seemed a bit out of it today.
No,
again,
I had fun.
I'm glad. But all right, I'm gonna be rating somebody. So we're gonna be rating a VTuber who I also clipped, last month, and I might clip again soon. I just need to get back into clipping because here's the thing: I don't like editing my own content, but I do like editing other people's content. I think I know it's weird. I feel like I'm better at editing other people's content than my own content. And I think I just maybe it's because of the clips. I look at it and I'm like, I know what I can do with this to make this entertaining, and then I'm hyped to edit it, especially because it's only like a minute-long clip, and then I get it done real quick. So I need to get back to doing that because it's fun. But I think I'm gonna take today to rest after this because I kind of need it. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been a great episode of my talk show, and thank you Nubia for joining me. Yes, and let's go raid Booby Queen, which I love the joke behind her name. I love the joke behind her name. Glad to see you again. Yes, glad to see you too, FS. Actually, I was gonna say I saw you lurking. I was gonna actually, when you first started chatting, I was just about to call you out because I looked at who was sitting in stream and I was like, FS is here. Hold on, I haven't seen that name in forever. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Go show Booby Queen some love. She's cool. She's fun. And hopefully I'll see more of you guys later. Future episodes of Talk Show and other stuff. But yeah, I'm going to go rest today. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.